Hello, my name is Anthony Camargo, and I'm a senior at Harvard University. Today I'm going to be talking with you about the diet of Neanderthals.
Who are Neanderthals? Neanderthals were a hominid species that were closely related to early modern humans. They lived from 230 to 40,000 years ago in a period called the Paleolithic era.
Now that period may sound familiar because of the rising popularity of the Paleo-Diet.
The Paleo-Diet is a meal plan modeled after foods that would have been available in the Paleolithic era. This meal plan contains meat, fish, and fruit, and a few other vegetables, but avoids foods like grains and many processed foods, obviously.
So, how does this model compare to what we know about the Neanderthal diet?
Scientists hypothesized that the Neanderthal diet was primarily made up of meat that was obtained by hunting large game animals, like mammoths. But this view is being challenged. Although Neanderthals did hunt large game for meat, recent studies have shown that their diet included a variety of different types of foods. So not just meat.
Wait a second, how do we know what extinct Neanderthals ate?
Scientists have used many methods to reconstruct the Neanderthal diet, but we'll only focus on a few. The first method focuses on food remains found in known Neanderthal cave sites, like bones. Fossil bones from animals and preserved bits from plants are often found at Neanderthal sites. These can be used to speculate about the contents of the Neanderthal diet.
But these remains offer misleading information. Animal bones are biased towards large animals, and plant remains preserve poorly. The biggest issue is that it's hard to prove whether these animals and plants were eaten by Neanderthals and did not end up in the cave by a different means. Sometimes animal bones have butchery marks on them, but in most cases it's pretty hard to know. The remains of these animals could have ended up there by carnivores or by naturally dying in the cave.
So this brings us to our next method, poop.
Wait a minute, what?
Yes, poop. Like animal bones and plant remains, Neanderthal poop can be fossilized and preserved over time. A study done in 2014 used biomarkers, which is an analytic tool for identifying molecules that are left over after foods are digested or degraded. These biomarkers analyzed the Neanderthal poop to determine the contents of their meals.
The biomarkers confirmed that meat made up a large portion of the Neanderthal diet, but it also showed that plant intake was a significant and consistent part of that diet as well.
The last method we will talk about involves your teeth.
Oh, whoops. So with each meal, the food you eat can accumulate into your dental plaque. So over time, these residues harden into small, brittle pieces of rock. This dental calculus can be found in Neanderthal teeth and can be used to identify the foods from their diet because of the survival of DNA and microbes that are found in the food.
In a study from 2014, the dental calculus of Neanderthals from various cave sites were harvested. Scientists identified the micro-remains of starches, grass seeds, and fruits as significant parts of the Neanderthal diet. This led to the conclusion that Neanderthal diet was more complex than what was originally thought.
In fact, Neanderthals may have consumed as many different plant species as early modern humans. It's true. In colder climates, Neanderthals may have been limited to a diet that was primarily meat. Now, many plants would have survived the harsh weather conditions of Ice Age Europe. But in warmer climates, Neanderthals would have capitalized on the increased availability of foods. They would have exercised a complex dietary breadth that could include foods like fruits, starches, and other plants or vegetables, and any other large or small game. So, can we give these Neanderthals some respect? There's no such thing as a typical Neanderthal diet. Neanderthals were a hominid species that shared a dietary breadth akin to early modern humans. Their diet was more of a product of their environment, and the Paleo-Diet was so much more than just meat.